Welcome everybody! It is time for the show. It is Captain Waffle coming to you. And don't you know we're playing the High Elves today, because that's just what we feel like doing. Well, at least I hope if you have clicked on this video, then you do sort of feel at least High Elf curious, so to speak. And we are doing pretty well. We are pushing back evil wherever we find it. Now it is the time of snow orcs who have invaded the Vale of Anduin, and we simply cannot let it stand. Now, where the Vale has fallen, we shall try our very best not to, and I believe we have exactly the type of troops that will help us succeed, because we've got excellent archers, we've got some decent horse cavalry, some quick cavalry that can be used for running down weak points and the like, and delivering a decisive blow when needed. We've got halberdiers extraordinaire ready to hold the line, and of course we've got our faction leader and his mighty fine golden company standing here, shining, and the rain is sort of cleaning our armor for us, which must be a great relief to everybody present. We also have some ballistas. Not the most useful unit for us in this particular battle, but you know, everything's relative. Maybe they will come to kill the general in one swift volley, and I'll have to eat my words. Stranger things have happened. No, but I hope you're having a lovely day, and I hope to contribute to it in my own little waffle way. We're basically tactizing and strategizing our way to victory as the most elite forces in Middle-earth, but also some of the most scarce. Life is good. So we wish to maintain as many lives as possible, particularly of our sweet, sweet Galathrim elves. Galathrim being the ones that we focus on mostly today. Although we do also have some Amanya riders over here, and we've even got representatives of the Avari, with the Naharim flanking it all up. And now is the time when I'm curious about how the enemy's formation is holding. Aha, okay, so we've got some Warg raiders out there on the flank, and I think they'd be a perfect opportunity for our Naharim to show what they can do. But as it happens, they come forth with their archers first and foremost, and those are troops that we enjoy tormenting. We're gonna try to maneuver around them and sort of surround the enemy in that lovely way. Can we hit any other targets at the moment? Or at least soon. Black Shield Archers there, that's good. That's good. Trackers, not yet. Galathrim, not yet. Not. Stop shooting then. And ballistas, also. Similar thing. We don't want to shoot our own cavalry, you see. That'll be very counterproductive indeed. Then another volley to follow that will go on to raiders and probably also other things. Oh, some raiders coming over there. Interesting. Very interesting. Either being need to get out of there. And the riders are doing a lovely bit of carnage. Though we won't want to keep them where they are forever. Just enough for the Hydrobin to sort of get out of dodge, and then the riders will follow. Okie dokie, and now we are seeing the real enemies emerge. And we will start shooting them as soon as they're in range. Interesting. They seem to be going straight for our swordsmen. But those are very fine swordsmen, so it's not much of a threat to us. Ha! Snorg spears. Let's give them a go. Ballista, I believe you can start targeting the general's unit now. You might as well do that. It's the most high value unit in their army, and so that's, you know, that's where the ballista typically gets the most bang for its proverbial buck. As we can see, with minimal casualties, our swordsmen have completely arrested the warg marauders, and we enjoy that so very, very much. Oh, what's this? A Black Shield warband. That's a perfect target for a Gurvaleg, actually. Mountain Orc Hunters are not much of a match for ranged troops with the kind of accuracy that we got. So, it's lovely to see. And their marauders are beaten and run away. Ah, hello Mountain Guard. Aren't you just happy to be around? Now they start moving closer to our cavalry here, with raiders mostly. You know what? We should try to use our Gurvaleg against their mountain guard. I'm even fine with running them forward, mostly. Yeah. It's time for our melee troops to start doing what they do best. Smacking enemy bum cheeks. Uh-huh. You know what? March Wardens, why don't you hit those marauders? They, you know, a volley or two and they'll be in big doo-doo. And we don't want to put them in pretty big doo-doo.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Our cavalry is mostly clear. So that means the scouts are going to get it in the rear. And without many arrows to spare, the Navaharim will throw their hands up in the air and go, well, this is basically what we live for, my friend. Let's see, Gurvaleg, are you doing to the Mountain Guard as you should be doing to the Mountain Guard? Yeah, it seems that you are. And the Gullasch Guards and Golden Company are basically taking care of the rest. Ah, it's looking ever so pretty. Oh, he's running away now. The Gurvaleg will not be deterred though. They're just going to shoot them in the back, and it's going to hurt them quite a lot. Now we charge them. Yeah. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at all. Oops, Ballista Crew might be outstaying its welcome in the firing duties here. Oh, hello, Raiders. You found that you could finally catch your prey. But we don't want you to, so we're going to ride away. Having already decimated their scouts. Oh, I mean, I'd say this is going pretty well. Golden Company, what do you say just to swoosh over there and smack up those raiders who seem to be having a field day with your friends? Well, your subjects, to be frank, but we like to put it in kinder terms, of course. This general running away. Yeah, Mountain Guard. Yeah, let the Naharim capture the Mountain Guard. I think our archers are basically done. We've lost 7% of our army, they've lost 96% of theirs. I consider that a pretty grand success. Considering the fact that the game pitched our armies as roughly equal. I suppose we have disabused the game of that particular notion. Although it's not going to stop the game from making such false assertions in the future. Ah, Nakthrak has been captured. He has been thracked in his knack. We have a knack for thracking Nakthrak and his followers. Yep. Hello there, Spearman. Ooh, a sweet little scout. And then... Oh, hello. There's a banner carrier. Ah, but he is of no significance because his general has been captured. So as long as we get rid of him, that banner carrier will mean precisely nothing. Except, theoretically, a slightly higher ransom fee. Is that enough? Well, it doesn't cost us anything to try. So, let's see.
Awed by the victory we have won here today.
76 losses on our side and 2,067 on theirs. That's not a bad number at all, now is it? Welcome to the Total Waffle Show, and let's continue as we mean to go on. Or start as we mean to go on. Yeah, now we've started. 1,900 is what they need to pay to see their troops again, but you know, I find that to be a bit too low. I'm not gonna let Nat Thrag off that cheaply, and since the game offers me only one alternative to that, away he goes. We're protecting the Elven lands. That's exactly right, my dear High Lord Arthur. May your acumen be as your authority. Large and encompassing.
My lord. My lord. Elves. Swiftly.
These little fellows need to go to Galathon in order to find retraining, but you know, when they get there, that'll be very, very nice. Very, very nice.
Yes, my lord.
And naturally, we have plentiful numbers of troops going all over the place. And a very interesting case of that is Beorn's Hall. Now, this army is pretty good. And it is battle hardened. The kind of troops that they field
I'm gonna stick you.
are not quite sufficient to resist us.
Watching from the shadows. Have a taste of my blade.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, most of them are tier 1 troops, essentially. I mean, and that's not nothing, but it's still beneath us, qualitative-wise. The Pale Orcs are, of course, pretty decent, but if they only have one crew of them, and then they have a mid-tier one there, you know, it's pretty, underwhelming. Okay, they have some half-trolls, they're fairly decent, but they can be shot to bits if you have enough archers, and you know, we're elves, so do the math. I am not too worried about this, actually.
Elven warriors, follow me.
Now the big question is, where do we attack?
It will be an honor defeating
I doubt the rebels would try to interfere if we were to attack Muzluk. But if we want to be absolutely certain, then we can just take out this Captain Krukluk first. And you know, with the cavalry we have, that would be done in 40 seconds. So I think that's what we're going to do.
Assail them.
And then we're going to tackle these other armies one at a time. See what we can do about it.
Put an end to this evil.
This is where we are. And like I said, our first order of the day is simply to take out these scouts as quickly as possible. The Hitherbean and our Lorien scouts will come together and pull off exactly that. Probably we can be over that in one single charge. You have the Naharim that can also come in and do their bit.
Our men have slain
One
the
general
enemy.
down,
Without him,
another
it's
charge
no
comes
use to
in.
fight.
They're shaken, they're wavering, and here comes an
Only
additional
half the enemy
charge.
force
I
remains.
don't think they're going to last
The enemy army
long.
flees
Yeah, there
the
we go.
field.
They're gone.
Pursue and run them
Lovely.
down.
Alright, but at the same time, we're forming up
The battle is very much in our
to take
favor.
on
Victory will be ours.
the city-dwelling force, I believe it is. Yeah. And they have quite a few troops as well. Marauders, everything. Snork spears, Snork spears. Well, we can shoot at them a little bit without the harem. Our cavalry is ready to do what cavalry does. And I think they should get over here, post haste. Half trolls are coming in. We've shot them quite a bit, but of course they have yet to really feel it. Our Galathrin forces are marching forth. They will absolutely ruin any snow orcs. And then what we're going to do with these guys, spear throwers, Gerbeleg, they've got those high damage, high impact modes of damage that will absolutely ruin the enemy if they get the chance. Let's see, half trolls, 22 left, so they're falling. They're coming down. Mountain orc hunters, yeah, we probably need to shoot something else now. Could be that we just need to focus all of our missile fire on the mountain guard for a little bit, just to weaken them. Let's see how we're doing here. Ah, the War Marauders are nearly done, but they're not quite done. Already now I'll tell the Galathrin guards to march over while the swordsmen finish up. What have we got here? Black Shield Warband. Spearmen. Nasty. Nasty buggers. You know what? Let's send the Avari Spearmen in to just say hello to them. Almost, you know what? Actually, that's the perfect job for Enpremi. Okay. The last enemy army is still finding its bearings. But now let's use one Light of Erebeth. We have 3 of them, so might as well use one now, while the lion's share of the fighting with the first army is happening. What are we doing here? No, let's weaken the Black Shield warriors a little bit, or maybe... No, I feel like they should really be targeting the general's unit. Our Galathrin swordsmen are winning basically no matter what you put against them. Our scouts will weave in and out of enemy lines and then smash. And here I think we just need to overwhelm these snow orc spears. Right, what's going on here? Yeah, mountain guard down to 14. Our archers have actually done a great job with them.
The enemy general lies dead.
Enemy general dead. That's great. That means that the cavalry charge over here should become successful. And we could probably do well if we put our archers over here. So that's what we're going to do. It's not really a great time for them as archers at the moment, so that's fine. Nice. Okay. Time for these guys to go over and say hello to the warriors. The warband are being pinned down. I think one charge to the back from even weak cavalry, relatively speaking, should be sufficient for driving them off. Black Shield warriors are going away. Lovely. Avari warriors. Keep up the momentum on the archers there.
Behold how our cowardly foe
Everybody runs.
It's time to press
Archers,
the attack.
stop shooting. And cavalry, simply just ride down as many enemies as possible. Oh, happy day, oh, happy day, oh, happy day, day. Enpremi. I'm not quite sure how to stress that name particularly, but it's one of the more unique names in our campaign, I feel. Oratar, you know, you can relate to that if you sort of have a decent grasp of Tolkien's language. Enpremi? I'm just not sure. I don't know where to take that. But anyway, we're going to look at the most interesting part of the hill, and I think that's about there. And we're going to basically line everything up according with that. Or in accordance with that. Our cavalry, of course, will stay out here on the flanks. As we await the arrival of the bigger army. Interesting. They seem to be having a little bit of a kerfuffle with the red line over there. But they have plenty of marauders over on the fringes of their forces. I say let's go and say hello to them. I'm sure they must feel very much out in the cold, if you know what I mean. Sort of been left by the wayside of their forces. But they will be at the center of our attention. Ah! No, the army's coming. The army's coming. Okay. Interesting. Hello, Snork Scouts. Trying to shoot back? Well, I'm not going to allow that particularly. Ooh, not many marauders left there. One unit put together. And here come all the archers running forward. As if we don't have any cavalry at all with which to counter them. But, as matters turn out, we do. Okie, and we are not going to be shooting them too much while they're doing this. So, can we reach folks like the war band? Yes, we can. And how about folks like the pale orcs? Yes, we can. Okay, I'm happy with this.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
A body spearmen come to the fore. We'll need you sooner or later. Over here, scouts, retreat. Ooh, our lancers are being quite stigmatized, so to speak. It's not the proper way to put it, I guess, but still. Mountain guard. Let's have the Gurvaleg do what they do best. So far, I think we're doing quite well. And the Avari warriors could be very handy for dealing with the Pale Orcs, as well as our Galathram guards, of course. Ivana's chosen too. We have a lot of good units for dealing with heavy troops. You know, high damage and armor-piercing capabilities. All rolled into neat little packages. Yeah, weakened up by the Gurvaleg a little bit, and then smacked with swordsmen of the Galathrim kind. That'll be lovely.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, hello, the Mountain Guard have gone over here. Of course they have. Our Vari are being targeted. Unfairly, I might add. But we are going to live with it. And we're going to send them over and around so that we can avoid unnecessary dealings with them. I think we should send out our Gerbeleg, actually. Wouldn't that be good? The enemy! Yes. The enemy indeed. And our scouts will just go and maul their ballistas. After one set of archers, you go for the others. It's gonna be so fun. Oh, our hithermen are basically done. But, you know, that happens. It happens sometimes. Snork spears, Snork spears. Okay. What do we do about those? Well, our long-range archers can go after some of the spears, but I really want to bring down their mountain guard, the one specific to their general's unit.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Ah, there they are. Okay, good leg. That means you're going to be running over here. You're very quick, so should be no trouble. Another Light of Elbereth will do good. It's basically like a vitamin boost for your army. Let's see, we have interrupted their ballista crew, and they are in no position to send help to rescue them. And the mountain guard are trying to fight our Vari warriors. Well, aren't we lucky? That's going to pin them down for the moment, and that means we have an opportunity. Meanwhile, we still have other troops that we could send in the general direction of enemy forces. Like the Black Shield Archers. What's all this then? Snork spears doing nasty things. Not a constructive use of your time, lads. Mountain Guard, you're about to be crushed. And what are these guys doing? Yep, charging. So we need to countercharge them, even if it hurts a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Ow, ow, ow. There go the mountain guard. Given the archer equivalent of a full frontal charge. General versus general. Very nice. That breaks them. And we will just continue hounding every last one of them.
Foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Everybody catch enemies, basically. That's what we want to do. Well, we scored cards like these. It's time for celebrations. I don't think we need any of these people, do we? Now, that guy, Muthrat, did escape, and he will make it into town, but
My lord.
the good news is
Put them down. Keep them off
there's basically nothing in here that can resist us, so we can just auto-resolve it when it happens. Ah, yes, Enpremi gets welcomed into the family. He's been a very good boy. But yeah, so we'll capture it next turn. Life is good. DaC may try to stop us, but I don't think... I mean, the only thing he can do is to walk up to the side of the settlement, in which case we'll just storm it and force DaC to take it from us in the act of fighting. That should do the trick.
My lord.
And so, turn 97 is ready to be left behind as we see what Angmar and the dwarves and, you know, everybody get up to. There is, of course, the small matter of having these pirate navies all over the place trying to take us on. But let's just see how we do, you know. There's also the matter of Bardin.
For the light.
But, you know, we've got contingencies as laid out at the end of the stream that we had not too long ago. So, life is good. Life is fine. Baby, let me know you're mine. A new turn comes. With some marriage proposals. Some guild proposals. Morrigost builds a bit. Because that's what Morrigost does. And we have some cash at our disposal. And some
Yes, my lord.
Amrothians
Without
to
question.
say hello to. Oh my goodness! Hello, Gondor. What are you doing with all of these armies?
Yes,
Bordering your steadfast allies in Dol Amroth?
without question.
Are they just looking for something to do? Are you doing sort of joint military exercises in Ithilien? I guess there are worse spots, right? But okay. Okay. Well, note to self, do not engage in a land war with Gondor. Yeah, this spy will make it through and head on over,
Approaching quietly.
ooh, to Saragost, which has been taken by Khand. But Khand are our allies, so there's not much to be feared there. Thorband, yeah. Glorfindel is going to take it for the elves.
Its end draws near.
And Mithlond is besieged by Eddard Luin.
I'll rip off your head and
Yes, my lord. Elves.
Now this is of course more than a little annoying.
ships ready. My lord. To the elves. Take to the waters. Form up. My lord.
And so the best thing we can do is
For the light.
send our troops in from the flank, hoping that they will either deter the enemy from concluding the siege, or maybe, if we're really lucky, attack and we'll be able to defend it properly.
I look forward.
Hello, Gulla. Oh, I'm a noble enemy. That's so nice of them. A noble enemy with 400% public order. And soon the capacity to train Sindar units in Forlond, which would be very handy. Oh, what is this? Captain Oin is giving us a golden opportunity for doing some dividing and conquering, as it were.
Scatter them. I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
I'll be most pleased to accept your line of thinking, sir. In a moment. Yes, it's a more of a tough man, Phaelon, who has gotten himself
Yes,
hitched.
my lord.
We shall hear you out, but goodbye.
Yeah, okay. The Snorks are just in no mood to talk.
Yes, stopping here, my lord.
And then there's Mount Graham here, just continuing our overview session. Some cavalry, some archers, some ballistas. Basically, if we have some decent cavalry, we can handle them
Yes, my lord.
handily. So let's bring along some cavalry. Oh, let's have a look at this. We can now retrain Noldor and Glorfindel. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's the kind of thing I am happy to see in a world so often hostile to our intent of maintaining supply lines. It is very nice to get something like this. And now Elladan is going to take out his frustrations on the Angmarim.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
You arrive at a field of battle soon to be dominated by arrows. Our Amanyar sentinels are basically kicking it all off. Then militia level archers, bowmen and the like, they'll just go for the raiders, go for the raiders, go for the raiders. And our Amanyar rangers are going to head up behind their ballistas and give them a little prod. Just to let them know that how much we disapprove of their current engagement.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
We're gonna light them down. Light them up and shoot them down. As soon as these Mount Graham raiders have been shot down, which will be in about 5 seconds, then we will be able to just run down their archers and life will be good. Actually, scratch that. We're going to do that right away. Maybe it'll coincide with the fall of their
Good
captain.
tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Yeah, sort of does. It sort of does.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
We're going to tell all of our archers to run along with them. And so we have lost basically none. And our enemy is devastated. Lovely.
This is a clear victory.
We lost 12, they have 3 left. Ah. Slightly lopsided, but how was that not going to be the case? So, ballista coming.
Away.
Yeah. Ballista going. And Mount Graham is, in fact, surprisingly stoic about being left completely to its own devices.
By the light of Elbereth.
You know, that gives me an idea.
Come on, elves.
How about us grabbing Elladan and simply just throwing him out into the big wide world? That feels like something we should do. And we're gonna give him some friends.
Swiftly! Come, my brothers!
Then he can go to places like Claw. How are we doing on the culture front? We're doing an amazing job on the culture front, so that means our sweet little...
By the light of Elworth! For the light!
Our sweet little spy
Warriors!
could actually go and open the door for us.
I shall continue tomorrow.
64% chance of success. Hmm.
Yes, my lord.
So far, so lovely. And in Ostenadil, we are training Eregian smiths to help us prepare for the our revenge quest against Dunland, basically. And our Elrinwe, of course. But we'll also keep training dwarves, keep training the Amanyar. Because it's not like those guys are not good at what they do, they really are. We could even use some Greenway Riders, now that I think of it.
For the light! Come on!
My lord.
Just as a sort of light cavalry option. That's easy to train in nearby settlements. Yeah. That would be handy. Would be handy. The Roquen will ride down any enemies and rout them where they stand, regardless of where they stand. And then the Greenway Riders will come in and, with a chipper mood and the song and a dance, they will take it upon themselves to rid them of their legs.
I'm only here
Ooh,
to
more
fight me, you
dwarves
goblin.
in Forlinden. Yeah, okay. If we have dwarves all over the place, then Gullasch
Welcome a trial by arms.
is probably going to wait for reinforcements before he attacks. And that's destructive both for our crops and our fields and farms, and also just for my patience. It's not the best army in the world. Gullasch himself has his crossbowmen and also the Longbeards with their crossbows. That's also a concern, given that we don't have any real cavalry with which to counter them, but we can shoot them to oblivion with our ballistas and then take care of their lighter troops with our elves first, and then focus in on them. I think that'll do.
End to this evil!
Da-da-dee-da-da-ba-ba.
Fight us once.
What a nice, simple little field we've got here. Oh, they sit themselves back on a hill. Of course they would. Our ballistas have reached their effective range. So now we're in the ballpark. In the ballpark that we shall designate as our new home. Goodbye go their crossbows. And soon their nobles too. Especially because they're bunching up with the rest of their troops. I know you guys want to see this. Oh, okay. Slightly later on the unloading there than would ideally happen, but we don't grudge, we don't judge. Oh, how cute. They believe that they are at a ranged advantage. Let's make sure that they don't see it that way for long. And they've mostly been taking out our archers. And, you know, fair, I guess, but... Ooh, what's this? Ah, I made a little bit of an oopsie. But now we've trapped their cavalry, so... It won't be an oopsie for very long. Continue. And continue. Ooh, hello! How exciting! Why did you guys give up on those cavalrymen there? Nah, doesn't matter.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will
They are about to be defeated.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
So, where did their cavalry go? They're routing. Okay, I can live with that. And then we need to send our mariners over and say hello to their nobles. Hello, Longbeard Crossbows. I would love to meet you in person.
We've lost half of our men.
What's this? Dwarven travelers coming in. Alright then. Yeah, the travelers are not holding up that well, despite having attacked us in superior numbers. Time to throw some javelins and charge them where they stand. They've caused us a lot of grief, but, you know, we have forced their hand and taken them on at a time when they could not afford us to do so. And we can retrain our troops before the enemy forces get there. I'm quite certain of that. It would do wonders with some cavalry out here, I'm not gonna lie. Which is why I really want to build up under towers, because then we can get some Breland cavalry, and just some Greenway riders would actually help our situation against the dwarves so much. But for now, I'll sip my green tea at a job decently done.
Good tidings. This is a clear victory.
Yeah, clear enough at least. We've healed quite a lot. That's nice to see. Some Breland militia, a little bit of everything basically. Yeah, good. Oh, Edaluin.
Our Lord will pay for our return.
Yeah, they probably would. But it seems they're not going to pay enough. Which, you know, it could put anybody in a bad mood. Don't take it personally.
Ships ready.
Pirates have buggered off.
I'd never take orders from. Quit that, you. Ships ready. This is not your. And the grapples and prepare to board.
I find it quite puzzling just how strong these dwarven longboats are. Sort of perplexing, but what can you do? Well, we can go up and say hello to the Angmarum docks, of course. Let's see. Can we grow this place just a little bit faster? I think we can. As soon as we got the ballista maker and under towers, we'll be able to build a little bit more and grow a little bit quicker. Basradum is already growing quite quickly, which is lovely. And Holland is also growing. Yeah. Life is good. Life is good. Oh dear, dear, dear. The snow orcs have decided to go behind our lines. Overlooking Meithelburg because it has so many troops in it. And going to Goblin Town, which puts them in firing range from Meithelburg. It might not be as clever a move as they think it is, because a day's march can undo all that they plan. And the pirates are back, and Glorfindel will be challenged at Starband in Nûrn. And so Gash will just have to be charged down with the Urchen. So, just in case you haven't seen these guys in action yet, prepare for a party.
Wipe the blight from this land!
These are the Eldrenwe Urchen, and they are majestic. Aren't they just? Now, they're the kind of majestic that's hard to put into words, so we're just basically going to paint the picture by tearing across an entire army just like this. They've got hundreds of troops, and we have 41 splendid buggers, each with their lovely, lovely shields and golden armor. It's the kind of regalia that tells you, yeah, these guys are serious. But even their outfits do not quite convey just what killing machines they truly are. And, interesting. They're sending out their general first, it seems. Okay, now they're thinking better of it. Okay. They have a little bit of sense, at least. Not to let their general be the first one to fall. I mean, possibly. It's always possible that they will undo whatever good sense actions they have taken. You know, these things happen. It seems there's a little bit of cycle ordering going on. Sort of what happens when the AI seems confused. They'll just give out 15 orders a second. Advance, 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 yes, good, nice, blah, 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 blah. And then, you know. But let's demonstrate the capabilities of the Urchen with a lovely cavalry charge. Okay, they're about to hit them. 161 there, 41 there. Let's see how it goes. Their charge is so powerful that they're even sort of eating into the unit behind them. It's madness. It's madness. And then we're gonna sort of take them out of that before we lose anyone. Hopefully. Ooh, look at that. Glorfindel himself, our most important of the lot, is having a little bit of a brain hemorrhage, it seems. But you know, that's a small price to pay for 15% of the army of the enemy taken out in a single cavalry charge. Over 100 people, right there. Not completely painless for Glorfindel, but his unit got off without a single loss. Okay, let's do something about these guys. Nice. Then we take out the archers. You know, we just eat away at their troops. We're just trying to keep the battle as engaging and as fun as possible. Ooh, we might lose one here. Well, okay, we only went down to 40. So far, only one lost. It's fairly okay. So far, so standard. Crush! Okay. Sometimes the only way is through. We lost a couple there. Glorfindel himself, still alive. Because if he dies... Ooh, well. Or let me back up a bit. That is my chief concern, because if he dies, of course, we lose the unit. And we lose a very good governor, who would otherwise be holding together the place post-conquest, you know? Now this is the point at which the enemy's units should start getting tired and become worse and worse at responding to our charges. We already saw it a little bit in the previous charge. Took about 20% of their army down with 2 charges, which is pretty good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to ride over there, and then we're going to take on this blob. And smack!
Only half the enemy force remains.
Goodness gracious. And our dear Glorfindel is still sitting pretty on his horse. And then those 64 need to start 60-falling.
Good tidings.
And the general dies. And so the entire army routs, because we have put them under severe pressure. There's nothing to be gained with running them down, so we're gonna accept our losses of 4 troops. But of course we can celebrate the fact that their sad loss have enabled us to take an entire town. And roughly half the land area of Mordor. So that's pretty good. It's time to gain a little money. And look at that. Okay, Corsairs take Elladan. Oh no. Yeah, That was vis-a-vis the whole thing about Dol Amroth and the Arthurheim coming to blows. Quite predictable if you think about it. You guys don't have much money, but you can at least give me 100 for that. Oh, no, okay, we can do trade rights, it's okay. It's not the most lucrative thing to do for us, because we don't really have much trading posts with you that I know of, unless you have expanded northward.
Well, that seemed fruitful. Farewell.
Let's see. But it will certainly satisfy the council,
Yes.
the Council of Nobles.
I'm a warrior, not a diplomat.
Let's see. It is a little on the nose that Elfhaven has been captured by the Corsairs. And it sort of puts it as a possible target for our own little efforts. So we're going to build a Bladesmith's Guild. And oh, look at that! The dwarves are moving on. Well, how bloody nice of them. We're going to train all the elves we can in their absence.
Ships ready. Set sail. Ships ready. Joining the fleet.
And we're just sailing reinforcements to Forlond. That seems to be the most reasonable course of action. Although it is, of course, slightly worrying that there are pirate navies around the place. It seems that the biggest one, the most threatening one, is not really around. We can't see it anywhere, so my guess is that it's situated somewhere north of here. Somewhere around there at Lewin.
Come, my brothers.
Now here's an idea. Do we have a spy that we might train anywhere around here? Could train one in Harland. They move pretty quick, so you know it doesn't matter too much where we get them, as long as we get them. Oh, we can also get one in Busradum. Why not 2 spies? That's okay. We need to convert a lot of dwarves anyway. Now what I intend to do with them is scout out Eastern Numeriodor, and then we're going to bring all of the peasants we can to bear against them. Fun. We're gonna bring some Greenway riders and maybe even some merchant cavalry and merchant militia. Stuff like that. Might be fun. Oh, speaking of making money from earlier, Thauerband, hello, you are now ours. And we have some demolishing to do. One moment. Alright, we're through that one. I thought I'd just spare you the pain of listening to all that destruction. So what do we want from this place? Well, a bit more growth would be nice. Anon Enpremi, getting some mines going. Getting some trade going. We'll need a Valiant Council Hall, of course. And we'll want some axemen as well. These are the things that will make it a place worth living and dying for. Ooh, Dunland have rallied around Bairik.
I respect you.
Huntmaster Freka is apparently ready.
Come on!
We'll have to retrain all of our forces. And train the new ones that we are already working on.
Defend these lands. Enter it.
And of course we could do some fort tactics, but the forts here are just not that good. This fort over here is a dwarven fort. That's pretty good, but the other ones, they're just these camps essentially. They don't measure up. Calabar gets its stronghold upgrade, and we'll want to build a guild house here eventually. Just can't quite afford it yet. But it'll make everything else a breeze to build. So I'm gonna go with that. And then of course there is a chance that we might make some money this turn anyway. Because look at all of this.
Elves. Scatter them.
Yeah, this would probably be a very winnable battle. But it's not for this episode. This episode is just about done. It is as ready as can be. To be concluded. So what we're instead going to do is going to finish off by taking a look at Illstone, where Hazolg the Bloody sits with his Black Shield Archer Battalion and awaits the spy that will come and spy on his little eye. And with his little eye.
Sire. My lord.
Still not quite sure about how to
Onward.
deal with this navy over here. Admiral Geord.
For the light.
apparently I'll just be blockading the port of Duinburg
Yes,
for time immemorial. Unless we do something drastic. Such as... teleporting the navy away into the open ocean. Somewhere. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if I should teleport away this Admiral Yord.
It's an enemy ship.
Because apparently he's really intent on calling me a fool, and I'm not actually that fussed about that. Personal insults, I mean, okay. But
warriors.
it's just a little annoying to have him there. And there's no recourse for us. We can't do anything about him. Unless we try to take action via the command prompt, basically. So, I wish we had great options there. But apparently we don't.
Onward, sire. Onward. Ready, elves.
Elladan will make ready to face Captain Booth.
Engage.
Your will, my lord.
With farmhand pikemen, because of course, I mean, hey, we all need some farmhands in our lives. With great big pikes. It's gonna be good though. Oh, I think we can have our guild house justified by just relaxing the spending from Enladris, and that should be absolutely good enough. So, with that and more in store for next turn. I mean, there's so many battles that we'll need to do. Borian will need to fight his way through Darlin, and then straight on to Thorin's Halls, which is virtually unguarded. And
I'm only here to fight the Yuggle-loot.
My lord.
we have our battles in the Vales, for Goblin Town, for Beorn's Hall. It's all looking splendid. And it'll be coming to you next time, which will come in the form of a stream, if I am not mistaken. So, look forward to that, and be kind to yourself, be good to those you love, and then, well, I will see you soon.
Here's an end screen for ya, so like and subscribe. You've made it this far, so like and subscribe. This is Captain Total Waffle, and I'm picking your vibe.